Hey everyone, it's Kendall with the Bohemian Tarot Girl and Wild Reawakening. This is your collective energy reading for the full moon we have coming up in Sagittarius. It's coming to us at 13 degrees with that Sagittarius kind of get you going energy. The peak of it is happening on June 3rd. Eastern is at 11:41 p.m. and Pacific time is 8:41 p.m. So just remember to check out your chart and see where that degree and where Sagittarius plays a role in your life. We have some great energy that's alongside of it. If you want to check out our moon forecast video, we get a little more into detail about the other players in this energy. So I'd highly recommend it if you're interested in that. And if not, I'm going to just jump into the reading. So let's see what we got here. And this is the Crystal Tarot, and it actually comes from Italy. So you'll see it's a little bit new for me to use. Let's see what we got here. I do have the Star and the King of Swords here with this overall energy. And, with the Star playing alongside the King of Swords, Star is all about the beautiful renewal in yourself, the inspiration coming from higher source. And you can think of higher source as your subconscious. You can think about it as your connection to God. You can think of it as your connection to the universe. To me, it's all one and the same with that. And it's coming in really strong, sitting aside, for this overall energy with that King of Swords. And the King of Swords is really all about the truth and authority. And it's interesting that we have the moon playing so much in this imagery here. This person really knows what they want. You have faith and trust in the universe, and this personal transformation that's happening with the King of Swords is you're really stepping into that leadership role. You're really at this time being empowered by the universe to bring you that additional piece of information, in order to really transform yourself into who you want to be. This person, the King of Swords, I think we need to be aware of that. We really need to use fairness in our role. The King of Swords is a judgment authority, and they are able to fairly look at a situation. They can fairly look at other people and really make a judgment call that is for the best of the good in order to move forward. And I think that's what we are being asked here. We know where we're supposed to go. We have to use our intellect and really evaluate situations and make sure that we're moving in the right way. This might ask you to reevaluate, the people in your lives, the jobs that you were doing. All those pieces might come about with this. And it's really telling you that higher source is going to give you that connection. You're not going to have to dig for the information, that there's going to be a clear connection, with this authoritative energy, that you're going to be inspired by your higher self to really bring in and make that transition. All right, let's look down here. We have Strength, Ace of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles. I love the Strength card. The Strength card for me is very similar to the energy that you might see with the Chariot. The difference is that the Chariot is a little more of a charge forward, right? The Strength card, the woman depicted in the imagery, she's traditionally opening a lion's mouth, and she's doing it with this gentle caring. She's coaxing the lion, and the lion is allowing her to really have the power over her. She's a master and a connection, and you have this duality in her that makes this Strength card such a beautiful piece in nature, because you can assert your authority over something without being overwhelming. And I think this is the energy that is being asked of us right now, is that we really have to use this kind of subdued, under, it's a really undervalued gift, this ability to use strength and force and not just over insert yourself into situations and to look like a tyrant. This is really asking you to allow nature to come to you and to really make those changes in your life. You're paired here with the Ace of Pentacles, which is that spark, and it's that spark in the material world, that spark of creation, and it's really bringing you over into the Seven of Pentacles energy. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about vision and perseverance. And so here we are, we're using this strength a character for us, and we're really going out into the world to create this spark of energy. And with that Seven of Pentacles, you can see that the seed has been planted here and it's growing up into the world. And that's what we're going to see during this time. This movement is really a little bit of a further growth into the piece that we've put forth and planted those seeds. I think if we've planted the seeds with the energy of the Strength card, and we've not been forceful, and we've allowed the universe to come through and guide us and just bring in this energy, I think we're going to start seeing some fruition come from these plantings. So pay attention to what is being brought to you, within this full moon time period up into the new moon, and pay attention to what you've been asking for with this creation and what has actually come about it. I really do like this one because it talks about vision as well as profit. And so there is a vision in the seed planting. There's vision in what is below the surface. And then we actually have the profit of what is above the surface. So it's talking about that duality in what we do to create. And I think that is key for right now. So if we are pushing forward with this light strength, this strength that is very subtle in nature, then we're going to see this seed that we have planted really blossom and start bringing us some fruit during this time, which I love. And then over sitting on the side, and this one I took as a request for a little bit of a, not necessarily warning, but more as a guide. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a divine feminine energy. She's strong, independent, focused on her desires, and she knows how to get what she wants, and she does it with such beautiful authority, and it's just this passionate energy, right? Here she is, she knows what she wants, and I think that's where, with this, we have this seed and this stuff that we've been planted, and we have with her the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is really about re-evaluation. In the traditional tarot, this is the man who sits underneath a tree and he sees cups in the sky above him, and he's dreaming of them, and he's thinking about them, and he's really contemplating those cups. And I think that's what, she's telling us, is that this, independent, we're really focused on our desires, and we really need to make sure that our cups, those thoughts and dreams, whatever we want to bring into the material world, we can't leave them up in the sky. We really need to take them and make sure that we're leading with the passion and authority that the Queen of Wands really gives us. And so if you haven't made a move with what you're trying to accomplish, this is really telling you to stop focusing on all the different little pieces. Stop focusing on different ideas. Whatever idea you want to take, you need to take it and make sure you start an action with it. And these are the actions that we need to take down here in order to reap these rewards. So make sure that you are doing something physically in this world in order to produce a result. That's what this is really key. These cups just sit up there in the sky, and they'll sit there forever until we forget about them. And if we don't use our passion, if we don't bring them into fruition and really into this material world, using that passionate, joyful energy that we want, then they are not going to ever come into the physical plane. They're not going to manifest. And so it's really important that you make these moves and that you be thoughtful about them. All right, everyone. I hope you have a great full moon, and I will see you next time for the next moon. Bye, everyone.